went into it. Many generations are destroyed by causes like this. Strange sickness will just develop into another thing. They say, it was this thing, we thought it was rashes. It will turn into another thing. Thank God medically there is solution to leprosy now. But a leprosy that comes as a result of a cause can never be cured medically. As they are covering one side, it is coming out from another side. Two, Rechabite family oath causes. This is a cause arising as a result of a oath. The Bible passage that was read, Jeremiah chapter 35 from verse 1 to 10. Here Jonadab, the son of Rechab, said to his children, he gave them 5 don'ts. Say, look here, as far as this family is concerned, I, Jonadab, the son of Rechab, I am placing this family on oath, eternal oath, forever. Covenant, forever. Nobody knew how Jonadab came by this oath. That he has to compel the generation from him downward to fulfill. You know, when you deviate from an oath, consequences come. The Bible says he that breaks an edge shall be beaten by what? Serpent. The Gehazi time, leper, that one has nothing to do with the oath. That one is compelling. You break nothing. You don't need to observe anything. It's just coming. It's the same thing David did. It's just coming. There must be multiple problems in the household of Joab. Gehazi's own is leprosy that is flowing down. But Joab's own, 5. There is a topic. I don't know why this is coming. There is a topic in mathematics they call decision tree. Huh? Should I go on? Decision tree. It's like the branch of a tree. As it grows, the branches will be increasing, multiplying. That's how generational curses multiply. It starts with 1. It flows into 2. From 2 to 10. From 10, it's going up in multiple order. As the family expands, so it does. Jonadab saying, in this family, there are 5 thou shalt not, for the children and the children's children. Number 1, thou shalt not drink wine. Number 2, nobody must build a house. Number 3, nobody must sow seed. Number 3, no one must have a vineyard. Number 5, you must live in the tent. This is permanent consignment to slavery. When you cannot sow seed, how will you eat? You will beg for bread. When you cannot have a yard, it all means no matter how brilliant you are, you cannot have a company of your own. When you work for people, you will be the star. The moment you made the mistake and come out, say you want to run your own, you go bankrupt. Because there is a law that says you cannot be independent. Oh, you have made so much money. I'm tired of landlord. Let me build my own house. You lay foundation, you die. Because the law says you must not build a house. I don't know if I'm communicating. That's why you see some people, they will lay a foundation, they will not be the one that will complete it. In the village where I live, there in Badagry, by the time I went to that bush, I met a house that was at the lintel. The house was at the lintel. Till it took me 10 years to lay my own foundation and build it to the level of bus quarter it is now. That house was still at lintel. In fact, the owner, nobody knows his whereabouts. As soon as the house got to the lintel, the man disappeared. It was a church, CAC church, that were looking for space that came. They said, who has this house? Who is the owner of this house? Nobody knows. Okay, they just roofed it in and started worshiping there. The owner disappeared. Recovered family must not build a house. Recovered family must not live in a city. If by definition of a city is Lagos, if they dare come to Lagos, they will go back home with mash bus. If the definition of a city is London, is US, if they try, they get to US, they will end up in jail. Because the law, the father who took that oath, said, you must not drink wine. If they attend a party, they taste wine, they are in for it for life. No building of house, no sowing of seed. There are some set of people. Somebody was telling me once in UK, we just passed by. He was telling me, he said this, I think they came from Romania. They have a kind of community they live. Say if government even give them apartment houses and all those things, they will not go there. Say it is their own to live in that community. Tent-like thing. When he was talking to me that day, I said, this is the descendant of Richabite. Richabite in Europe. Because of the level of development, the community, you can allow them to have their tent. They just have their tent. They just have their tent. They allow them. Because we in Africa, we are still far back. We don't know. That brother by your side, you think, this brother earns so much now, he needs to have built a house by now. Go and find out. Maybe the first two who attempted to build, they died miserably. Not having a vineyard. Very brilliant. You want to have your own. Let me not be too specific. Very wonderful banker. You want to have your own bank. The bank will collapse. Very wonderful principal. You want to have your own school. The school will collapse. Very wonderful in your place of work. Everybody rallies around you. The MD, everybody say you are the star here. You are the principal asset here. All right, you want to come out. All the customers say you are the spirit of this organization. You come out like this, you go bankrupt. Recovered family. Terrible burden down the line of the family. This one, the sons are not free. The sons, this one, Rikabai family curse affect only the sons. The daughters are free. When you see a family where the girls are excelling and the boys are apology, Rikabai family. Because Jonadab was specific. He said, sons of Jonadab, not the daughter. Elisha was not that specific. Very wide curse. David, as if the women were going to escape, he brought in menstruation. Men don't menstruate, it's women. He brought that one in. No escape. Merikaba said, the sons. They go to school, they won't complete. If they complete, they come out with first class, they will have nothing to do. They won't achieve anything with it. They will carry certificate. That's the only story. Can I go? The consequences of this Rikaba family curse is death. Untimely one, premature, and sudden death. Because there is a oath here, there is a covenant here. You break it, you go for it. Then we spend old age, but they live very long. That's the funny aspect of it. They live very long. Rikabai family, they always have very old people in the family, but everybody is poor. They live long and live in abject poverty. And the reason why Rikabai put his family in this box is because he wanted them to live long. There is another very wide curse in the Bible. That is even affecting us in Africa today. The curse Noah placed on his last son, Ham. Because Bible scholars said Ham, Africa has to do with Ham. Because when you study the Bible, they say Ham of Egypt. And along Egypt is in Africa. It says, servant of servants shall you be. And you will be in the tent of shame. That's right. Africa. We have political independence, but we have no economic independence. We are still servants to those who colonize us economically. We are servants of servants. Not just servant of the last person. Servant of servant. That's terrible. There is one servant already. It is a servant that now hire you to become a servant. You can find that one in Genesis chapter 9, 24 to 27. Let me go to number 3. Invoked blood of the innocent dead one upon the family. When the blood of an innocent person who is about to die is invoked upon the family, that family is doomed. At least one innocent person must always die in the family. Matthew chapter 27, verse 25. Matthew 27, verse 25. Where the Pharisees, the Sadducees, the elders They said, crucify him. Crucify him. His blood be on us and on our who? Our children. Hey, which blood are they invoking? The blood of the innocent. Jesus Christ is the one we are talking about here. The one who's committed no sin, the one who is guiltless, is the one we are talking about here. And the chief priest, as at that time, asked them, this man has done nothing. Should I release him for you? Because he has done nothing. They said, no. You can't release him. Release Barnabas, the criminal. Let that one go. What do I do with this one? Say, crucify him. We say, crucify him. Let his blood be on us, on our children. What a terrible thing. And they knew the truth, that this man is innocent. When you study the Bible very carefully, the Bible says, out of envy. They were only mindful of the victory of Black Friday. They never knew there is a resurrection Sunday. In Genesis chapter 4, verse 9 to 15.